What's going on, everybody? John Stamper from Dental Cast Productions. We are here live in Florida. It is the Dental Festival, and we wanted to take some time to spend with some of the great companies that are here. And this morning, I want to spend some time with Joe Cavaretta, who is the president of Dental Whale. How you doing, Joe?
Good, John. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing wonderful.
Yeah.
It's been a fun couple days here.
It has, man. I love hanging out with you. You make it fun.
Well, we're trying our best. What we wanted to do today, because you guys are doing so many great things, right? You got a lot going on. This is always a great opportunity for you guys to speak with dental practices and things like that. But what we wanted to focus on today is your passion for education and all the work that you guys are doing in that space, and then how it connects to your vision in the future for Dental Whale.
Yeah, so that's interesting because a lot of times people say, hey, Joe, I know Dental Whale. What do they do? And a big part of what we do is the educational component of it. So the vision is this, is that we have so many great speakers on board with us. So Dr. Scott Luna, who everybody knows about breakaway seminars, he actually had 2 seminars at the Dental Festival this week. And he has so many followers that these individuals are looking, one, not only to get educated, but 2, to understand what is next. And what is next incorporates the rest of Dental Whale into our learning experience. So Scott will educate them and teach them on what to do. And then we have marketing solutions, we have scheduling solutions, we sell equipment, we do equipment repair. So that just supports what Scott is teaching and talking about. In addition, we have Laura Nelson, Front Office Rocks, right? Everyone knows Front Office Rocks. And Laura really has an amazing following in the front office part of the business. So you have Scott with the doctors, you have Laura with the front office, and then we have the solutions to offer those individuals that they're both educating. So it works out really well.
I love that. And when I think about a dentist or their team going to a meeting on the weekend, they get all excited, right? They come back to the office on Monday and they get back into their regular world, and it's, being able to know that they have those solutions that they can implement is it's relevant. I mean, that's what they want.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the other person, I didn't even mention Dr. Steve Wingfield. So we own offices, and Dr. Wingfield was one who knows how to run a DSO too. So we also incorporate Dr. Wingfield into all those seminars and all those teachings, because when he's doing it every single day, and turning a profit in a dental office sounds easy, but it's not. And being able to run multiple offices with all the headaches and all the pain points that comes with scaling, it's really great to have someone on staff who's doing it every single day. Yeah.
Can you talk about the decisions that you all have had to make in regards to the importance of live education? So getting the teams back in person, when I think about the energy and the passion of your speakers, but also the virtual component. I mean, it's the new world that we live in. Everybody's busy, and so to be able to kind of catch some of that stuff virtually, talk about what you guys are doing there.
Yeah, so it's been a lot over the last couple of years, right? So when the pandemic hit, we had a lot of our revenue and a lot of our profitability in seminars. So working with Nicole McAmey, who you know very well, we quickly transitioned to a digital platform, which is great because in our Orca platform, we have a digital LMS that we're able to work with a lot of people on digital content. So we took Dr. Luna and we basically digitized him. We took Laura, who already had the digital platform, and we really promoted that and sold that because that's what you had to do. People weren't traveling anymore. And then you had more towards the end of 2000 and the end of 2020, and what you realize is people were cooped up and they wanted to get out. They really did. So we started to turn on live events again, which was a little bit of a risk because you're not sure how people are going to take that, and it worked out extremely well too. So right now we combine the two, and you have to have the right balance. We know people want to have the live events, but what they're going to do for ease and convenience is they're going to go to our site for the digital content.
And talk strategy, you mentioned it a little bit, the ability to be able to provide the services the practices need after they've heard this education. I mean, you've been in this industry for a long time. You know how it is. Like, you can have a speaker up there, and depending on who they work with, I'm sure that's a big piece for you guys education-wise, to connect those services.
So 26 years in dental. Did anybody ever think that you'd be in dental for 26? I know I didn't. So connecting it all is great. So now you have Scott, you have Laura talking about our services. Then they go to our website, right? And they go to our platform, and it's a membership. It's Dental Whale membership. And you're able to go to all the different events that are on there, and you're able to click, and you're able to get the education. What then it does, it'll tie whoever's going back there to the different solutions or other services that are related to what they're doing, including products, because we also do procurement on our site. So we're just trying to tie the entire experience together on that one digital platform. platform. So Scott and Laura are going to feed the leads in, and then the platform, people are going to be able to buy the solutions and services that we have on there.
So could you talk a little bit about what you're excited about for the future?
Yeah.
I mean, I would imagine just with everything you've got on your plate, there's a lot of excitement, but what else? Is there anything else that you guys are really excited about as you're, kind of moving forward and moving dentistry through this next evolution?
Yeah, so everyone's doing artificial intelligence, right? Or you're hearing about it a lot. So we're incorporating our artificial intelligence into the platform, which is allowing us to do the recommendations after they learn of what solutions or products to buy. So that's the first thing. The second thing is our platform was built for a reason. The industry really hasn't changed in 50 years. And right now there's been a little bit of a stranglehold with in the power with the big three. And can't blame them, right? They've done a good job. But what we wanted everyone to understand is that this platform is built for all of us. So we wanted to take individuals who want to build their brand better and give them a place to do that and really easily do that. We wanted people who wanted to build their businesses without having to go to somebody to say, yes, I'll take you, or yes, I won't, or no, I won't, is come to our platform and we're going to help you build your business. So you're going to have access to our technology, you're going to have access to our customer base, and then we're going to be easy to work with. So we want to help you build together, because if you're successful, we're successful. Right. And that's our philosophy.
Yeah, and when you think about the future of a lot of these dental practices, I mean, every time I ask somebody what they're excited about, they say technology. But it really seems like, Joe, that now the education is there to help them understand how to not just get the technology, but really utilize it the way that it was meant to be used.
Yes.
Not sitting there in that closet. We all know the closet in the dental practice, right?
Yeah.
That they have all the different technologies, but in this new world, they're really able to implement it on a daily basis.
It's so true, right? Because everyone says technology. Everyone will say AI. Does anyone really understand it? Probably not. Right? And then they get it. Do they know how to use it? Most likely not.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is the human component of it is we have a customer experience team. And what the customer experience team will do is that they advise our members, but they also are really focused on the success of how our customers are implementing the technology. So they talk to the customers, they help them implement it, they do a fantastic job. I don't care what anybody says, you can't just run a business on technology.
Right.
You have to have the human touch, you have to have the human approach. So that's really the secret to all this, is that we combine both the digital component and the people component.
Yeah. Well, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I think that you've probably experienced this. Moving to a new technology, it's not the fact that the practices don't want to, but there's always that feeling of, man, what if we do it? What's the support going to be like?
Yeah.
And they're not always open to want to share the fact that maybe technology is not their biggest thing.
Yeah.
So I think having that support there is key.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about you a little bit. So 26 years in dentistry, and now you're here.
Yeah.
Why Dental Whale for you?
So when I was growing up through the industry, so I was in Buffalo, New York, started at Children's Hospital Pediatric Dental Clinic, then I moved to Denver, Colorado. I was there with Patterson, and I learned operations there. I sold equipment there. Then I moved to Henry Schein in 2001, where people really weren't moving from Patterson to Schein in that time period, because what Schein's vision, where they were going, I really grasped to it, right? And I'm a mission guy, I really am.
Right.
And fantastic company. And then fast forward to 2019, where the industry was heading and what the offerings were being offered to the customers, a lot of those companies couldn't make the pivot and the shift fast enough for where the industry was going. So I was responsible for a lot of things. When I left, I was vice president of sales for the U.S. business. And during that time, though, I was working with our mid-market space, which was the emerging DSOs, is what they're calling them. And then I was working with our buying groups. And so I met Scott Luna at Breakaway first, and I met David Lopez at Dental Whale, both founders of each companies. And David Lopez and Dental Whale ended up merging with Breakaway. And so I was working with both of them. And when I listened to what David and Scott had to say about their vision, and everything they're doing is with the customer in mind, and it's all about the customer outcomes. And then you're on staff with dentists who are actually giving you advice and talking to you about what they want. You're able now to put the solutions together with the technology. It's pretty powerful. And then the last thing is, which is underrated, is that we have the fourth largest equipment repair company in the country. You have the Schein, Patterson, Benkos, which are the big three, and then you have us. So we built our platform on technology to grow our service department so people could have choices.
Yeah, I love that. Well, I know you're excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I know you've had an opportunity to, come on stage, talk about the great work you guys are doing. You guys have a lot of your team members here at the Dental Festival.
Yes, we do.
So what's this like? I mean, like you said, Dr. Looney was here, but you guys also do a conference as well. So it looks like you've had some, I know I saw Dental Fix It over there. So we got all kinds of things going on here.
Yeah, we do. And we're going to have our next summit in September. I think it's the 21st to the 24th. So you're going to see a lot more about that. Yeah. And what we do is we do believe in the community. So we have the best speakers come together and they bring their members or their customer base that they have, and we give them the stage and we promote them and they're able to do their education. And then we bring it into one summit. So now with the vendors that are there, they have between 8 to 1,200 dentists that are coming, and so it just benefits everybody. So we're excited. We love education. Yeah. We love the Dental Festival, and I really appreciate the time with you.
Hey, my pleasure, Joe. I have to say, I've had the opportunity I've known many people from the organization, worked with you guys in some capacity, and it's really exciting to watch it all come together. I know, as I've kind of heard on the peripheral, people are excited to have you here with your leadership. So congratulations on the success.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks for making the time.
Thanks, Joe.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you got it.